All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, want to give all praise to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. All right, that believe wholeheartedly in the true doctrine that's being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth, who are in hope of mercy and salvation. All right, during the time of Jacob's trouble, as well as when Yahweh Shah returns to the planet Earth. This will be pretty quick. Uh, earlier today there was a earthquake in the DMV area of the states, the East Coast. Bunch of videos on social media of people living in the areas, New York, New Jersey. I believe Philly. I saw one. They were talking about it in Philly. Okay. Even Apostle Tahar, he was actually doing a video when it hit, when he was recorded. And I remember a few years back, we had one here. I forget what year it was, not too many years ago. But I remember I was doing a video, and right when I said the Lord's name in my video, an earthquake happened. Uh, this had to be maybe 2021. I'm not sure, but it was around that time. So, basically that's biblical prophecy. All right. Uh, the news. Oh yeah, the news said they hadn't had an earthquake in over 140 years on the East Coast. But then the newscaster, all right, that same news, which was Fox News, and some guy on TikTok picked it up. I'm gonna play that video. Um, he actually said, but it's not over yet because we still have the eclipse earthquake. All right, and I have been seeing some information going out about that same path that the so-called eclipse is going to happen on. There's an actual fault line that runs from north to south. Okay. Now I'm not saying that a major earthquake is going to happen or anything like that, but you know when you get a newscaster that say, well, we're not done yet, we have our eclipse earthquake. All right. And everybody's been talking about this April 8th eclipse that's going to take place, and there's all type of different speculation and conspiracies of things that's going to happen. Well, we got a few days left, so we're going to see what truly is going to happen. All right. I believe it's definitely something going to happen. All right, because we're having a sign from the heavens, and that's what I believe is happening. It's a sign of things to come, a warning. Now, whether things jump off that day, a couple of days after, we still got to wait and see. But for the most part, prophecy is being fulfilled by that sign being in the heavens, that eclipse being in the heavens. All right? The Lord told us that these things will happen right before his return. Okay? So let's read this here in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and 6. I'm going to start at verse 6. Key point is the 7th verse. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And we seeing that, we hearing that, we've been seeing that and hearing that, and even more so now. All right? Even to the point to where now you got Israeli trying to flee those capital cities in the land of Israel right now because Iran has threatened to pelt their cities like the Israelis have been pelting the the people of Gaza, all right, those Palestinians, okay? It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right? So the Heavenly Father is brewing up a spectacular, dramatic, terrible ending of Babylon the Great. That's what's being brewed. All right? That's what's being brewed. A spectacular, terrible, and dreadful ending of this society is what's happening. Okay? You know, you have people that been living on the East Coast their whole life, ain't never felt the earthquake, but they felt one today. Okay? And may Yahweh Shemi Hawashai continue to be with his men, his elect out there, out that way, and here on the west. All right? Because we all finna see some terrible shit out here. All right? The difference is Yahweh Shemi Hawashai is with his elect through it all. He's going to be with his elect through it all. Okay, so going back, verse 7, all right? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And the East Coast is a diverse place for an earthquake to take place. All right? It shook multiple states out there, man. All right? I seen some woman, she was actually on live. All right? She was recording herself, and when she felt everything shook, she did, you know, because they're not, you know, they don't go through earthquake training in grade school on the East Coast. So what she do? She ran outside. That's the last thing you want to do when buildings are shaking and shit is going down like that. All right? You get, what you do is you get in between the door, all right, meaning the frame of the door, and you hold yourself there, or you get under a sturdy table or desk and you hold on to the legs. Okay? That's you know what they taught us here in California, you know, when we would have our earthquake drills and things of that nature back in grade school. You never just run outside. That's when you go outside once the shaking stops. But anyway, like I said, earthquakes in diverse places. Now I just wanted to show you this video that I caught on TikTok. And this guy was saying, he said, basically listen to the newscaster, all right? I'm going to back it up.
I'm sorry, what?
It's not over yet because we've got the eclipse earthquake coming up on Monday. As Deborah Ross was telling us, it's going to be a transformative experience for anybody who is in the area of totality.
Maybe.
I mean, y'all heard what he said. He said it's not over yet because we have the eclipse earthquake that's coming Monday. Okay? Is this the reason they've been telling the people to prepare, get a week's worth of food, fill up your gas tanks, this, that, and the third? Could this be a reason? Could be. We still got to wait and see. Okay? Still have to wait and see. Now, this devil could use that harp. Now, we know when he uses that harp that the skies become a fluorescent colors, like a rainbow, right? Which indicates that he has used that technology. I remember going back to the 2011 tsunami that hit Japan, all right? Before the tsunami hit and before the earthquake hit, it was shown in the skies, those fluorescent colors, okay? Which indicated that the harp was used, all right? Which is the highly active auroral research program, okay? Which is Esau's his so-called what you would call his weather manipulation and natural disaster weapons, okay, for lack of a better term. All right, but you just heard the host here on Fox News. That's what it looks like he's listening to, watching. Straight up said, but it's not over yet. We still have the eclipse earthquake on Monday. Let's listen one more time.
Maybe just take the day off, just to be on the safe side. I'm sorry. What?
It's not over yet because we've got the eclipse earthquake coming up on Monday. As Deborah Ross was telling us, it's going to be a transformative experience for anybody who is in the area.
I mean, he said what he said. Didn't correct himself. She didn't correct him. And we know that's how the devil gets down. The devil will tell you things before he does them. Okay? So that was it. I just wanted to make this quick video. May the Spirit continue to be with the Lord's elect and downfall with the rest of you people. 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the rest of you heathens. Judgment is here for you. Call Halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. We on to the next. Shalom.